I'm going to take you through a look with the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude palette. Now this is one that I initially passed up on, but after seeing some looks with it and reviews, I just thought it was beautiful. We know that that slippery shade, it doesn't need to be there. However, the shimmers are beautiful, the mattes are beautiful. So I thought I would do a look with this today. So I haven't done a tutorial before, so please bear with me. Keep in mind, if you're someone that really knows what you're doing with makeup, you probably won't get much out of this. I'm not a makeup artist. I do makeup just for fun. It's kind of become my outlet, especially since quarantine. So bear with me. All right, I'm going to start with the shade Filthy, just throughout the crease. All right, next up, so I think that laid down nicely. It's actually pretty close to my skin tone, being like a pasty pink white skin tone. So you can't, I don't know if you can see it much in the camera, but it laid down nice as a transition. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade Untamed right here. It's kind of a softer burgundy, not the deepest shade, but I'm gonna kind of focus this in the crease. Alright, now that I have that laid down throughout the crease, I'm going to go in with the shade Spicy, which is the deepest matte in the palette, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. Alright, so our look is nice and deepened up. So I do wait to do my face until after I do at least the lids of my eyes. Just, I never know how fallout it's going to be, especially if I'm using shimmery shades. So I'm going to finish up the lids. I'm going to pick a shimmer to use, and then we'll go in and do the face. So for shimmers, I'm thinking maybe, so the shade Shameless is really pretty. So it's kind of a softer, almost orangey pink shift. Super beautiful. I think it's more of a topper though. So I might go in first. I can't decide. Okay, so there's also Flower Power here. Again, kind of a topper. It's like a white to gold iridescent shade. But then Irresistible, I think, is the direction I'm leaning. Kind of a more mauve-y shimmer. So let's go in with that and then maybe top it off with the shade Shameless. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger. I'm not worried about kind of neatness. I'm not doing a cut crease. So I'm just gonna grab some of that shade right on my shimmer and pop it right on the lid. And I'm going to focus this more on the inner part of the lid and then maybe pick up a darker shimmer for the outer portion. All right, oh, I like that. So let's grab Desire, which is this kind of richer red shade there. And I will put that on the outer corner here. And just kind of work to meld those together. All right, maybe a little redder than I thought it would be, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab Irresistible one more time. So really just get those blended together, kind of a nice gradient. Right, now that I have the shimmer laid down, I'm going to go back into the shade Spicy, that deepest shade, and just blend the edge of the shimmer into that outer corner. So I have kind of a gradient on the lid, which I really like. And then I think what I need to do is kind of buff out the edges here. So I'm gonna go back into Filthy and just really buff out the edges of this matte. Okay, so it's a little dramatic for me, but why not? So I think I'm all done with the lid. I put those two sparkle shades on and I just blended out the mattes a little more. I know it's a little bit messy on the edges, but I will clean all that up as I do my face. Now I'm going to go in under the eye with some more shadows. All right, so I'm gonna start back with that darkest shade, the shade Spicy. And I am going to grab, let's see, I got this set of brushes for Christmas. I think they're on Amazon, Doe Color. This is a number 8. It's just kind of a flat packing brush. So I'm going to dip into Spicy and just kind of drag that under the eye, starting in the outer corner. All right, this is so dramatic for me. All right, that turned out a little more dramatic than I was going for. I am going to go back in with that first light shade Filthy and just try to diffuse that a little bit. Well, I was going for sultry and I think I'm getting sultry. Maybe a little too much. But hey, why not? It's a Friday night. We're not going anywhere, so who cares? Right. Next I'm going in with some bronzer. So I am using the Marc Jacobs bronzer in the shade Tantastic. I enjoy this because it's not too warm, so it doesn't come off too orange on me. I don't use much, just enough to kind of not make me look quite so dead and pasty, which is hard to do, but I just kind of stick to the perimeters of my face a little bit. I don't even know how noticeable it is on camera, but in person, it does make me look a little more alive. Wow, these eyes are bold. Very bold. All right, and for blush, kind of sticking with the tones that we're working with today, I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta. This is one of the cream and powder duos in the shade Oh She's Different. So I'm going to start by laying down the powder, and I might just do the powder. I might not even do the cream today. Not really worried about longevity since I am at home and staying home. Good enough. In the last step of my face, I take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Diffused Light, so it's kind of this more yellowy powder, and I just really focus that right on the sides of my nose. Kind of helps minimize the appearance of pores and just kind of blend my skin into that blush, and that's it. Right, I'm going to do my liner. Maybe I'll try to film it. I'll probably end up skipping it because I'm going to look, I don't even know how I'm gonna look doing this, but I'm gonna go in with the Stila liner. This is the one with the micro tip. One wing done, not bad. Now the trouble is trying to make them match, but sisters, not twins. All right, liner is done. I'm not sure how close those are, but who looks at both your eyes at the same time anyways? For mascara, I'm going in with Benefit Roller Lash. This is one of my go-tos. It's just a really easy mascara. It doesn't clump, and it's just a good mascara. Alright, so I went in and I added that lash, and I did go in on the waterline and I added the Urban Decay liner just to kind of add to that sultry vibe today. I realized we didn't do an inner corner highlight, so I think I'm going to go in with the shade Shameless here. And I have a Morphe M321 and just kind of grab a little bit. And I like having shimmer there. I think it just kind of opens your eyes up. Makes them look a little brighter. So there we go. All right, so this is the final look. What do we think? I really like how this eye look turned out. I am just really enjoying this Huda palette. If you need something sultry in your life, I don't think you can go wrong with this. It is beautiful. I did pop on a lipstick. This is the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in the shade Fearless. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.